even though we're in a burn ban, doesn't mean we can't eat well. So, it's time to make some dinner. Are you ready? Let's do this. Woo! So it is time to do dinner. We are in a burn ban in basically every county in Washington. So for me, that means I can't cook outside. But it doesn't mean we can't cook something great indoors, and that's what we're gonna do today for dinner. Tonight, we're going to do arroz con pollo. How's my Spanish on that one? Yeah. Basically chicken and rice. This is an easy meal to do all in one pan. We're going to pair it with a salad and some modified sangria. More on that a little bit later. But first, let's get the spice mix all made up and then onto the chicken and let that sit for a little while. So in my spice mixture for the chicken, I'm using 1 tablespoon of paprika, 2 teaspoons each of cayenne pepper and garlic powder, and then 1 teaspoon each of salt, pepper. We're gonna add in also about a teaspoon of oregano and 2 teaspoons of fresh chopped cilantro. We want to put a little oil on the chicken. We're going to mix all of that together, and then we're going to let that sit. You want to let it sit, 10-20 minutes. If you want to sit it overnight, you can as well. You want all of those spices to meld together and really start to bind to the chicken. We're using chicken thighs, by the way, one of my favorite pieces. Now, while the chicken is marinating and taking in all of those spices, we're going to start getting the rice ready to cook. So the first thing we're going to do is chop up and finely dice a plum tomato. We're also going to do a nice chop on some red pepper and onion. All of that is going to go in as part of the arroz con pollo. We also have some chicken broth that is ready to go, and then we have some long grain white rice. That's what we're going to use for our rice tonight. Everything is now chopped and ready to go. It's time to start cooking all of this up. We're going to start off by cooking the chicken. Now we want to get that about 80-85% done, because we are going to put that chicken back into the rice, cover it with some chicken broth, and really cook that down a little bit longer. So first things first, let's get the chicken cooking. So the chicken is done. We're going to pull it off and let that rest for a little bit, and then we're going to start our rice in the same pan. We're going to get our tomato and our red peppers cooked down a little bit. We'll add in the rice, add in some seasoning, and then cover that with some chicken broth. We'll put the chicken back in and then cover all of it and let it cook for a while. Once the rice gets in, I like to cook it down just a little bit, get it a little toasty before I add in the chicken and then the liquid. So the rice is now ready to add in the chicken. We'll put both pieces back in, and then we're going to cover it with a cup of chicken broth and then a half cup of water as well. We'll stir it, get it settled, And then we'll cover it and let it cook down for a while. Well, the dish is basically made. It's now covered and just cooking. We need to let it cook. All of that water, all of the chicken broth, all of those flavors are melding together. We're gonna just let it cooked, covered for a long time. We may take the cover off at the end, but for the most part, the next, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, it's gonna be hard. So the chicken's been cooking for a little while. I've turned down the heat so it'll simmer a little bit more, and I took off the top so that will help it cook as well. Looking forward to this. This is gonna be a great meal. So while the chicken's cooking, let's talk a little bit about our sangria that we're gonna use tonight. Now, one of my favorite reds of all time is from Yellowtail. They make a cab, which I just think is a great everyday red wine. While I was in the store, they had a sangria, which I picked up, which is not bad on its own. But what I decided to do here today is we took some sugar, some fruit. I used some peaches and some apples, and then we used the sangria as a base, and so that's been in the fridge pretty much all day. And then I'm gonna add some citrus bubbly water. This is from Safeway. It's kind of got a citrus yuzu flavor to it, and it's really good. And then that is going to be my sangria, and we'll have that tonight for dinner, and also the fruit for dessert. The chicken and rice is ready. It's now time to plate it up. We're gonna make our sangria as well. We've got the salad ready to go. It's time to eat. And voila, there you have it, chicken and rice. Let's try this bad boy out. The rice is perfect. So is the chicken. This is an easy one-pan dish you can do on the road or at home. It has lots of flavor, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. I'll put a link in the description below in terms of how you make that. Oh, let's try the sangria. Yeah, this is good too. I've got quite a meal tonight. Hey, that's going to do it right now for me. Make sure you follow me all over social media at RVJedeye. And then, of course, you can follow me on my website at RVJedeye.com. Get out there, enjoy yourself, have a great time chefing it up when you're out there on the road, because you know my motto, there's no need to eat poorly on the road. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.